Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. So today we're talking about two of the hottest guys in Major League Baseball right now. I'm sure you guys have heard their names plenty of times. I've seen plenty of videos here on social media of all of these guys and their performances, but they are insane. Both happen to be in the National League. You got Christian Yelich of the Milwaukee Brewers, and you got Cody Bellinger of the Los Angeles Angels. I mean, these guys are absolutely nuts. If you guys have even watched one of their games at all this year, you know what they can do and what they're capable of. And in 2019, they both look unstoppable. Now, of course, Christian Yelich is the reigning National League MVP. Cody Bellinger was the National League Rookie of the Year a couple seasons back. And we got a lot going on here. Like, this is really cool. We have some records that are broken, some tied records between the two of them, and all of that. We're a month into baseball just about. Today is April 30th, the last day before May when it comes to baseball. And, well, this is amazing. I love both of these guys, and them being able to perform like this and just put up such great numbers. It is really cool, especially since teams are, like, sneaking up on 30 games already. You know, the fact that they are able to maintain this really great approach at the plate and defensively through at least 30 games just is really cool, because we don't get to see this often. And some of the best starts in baseball, not this year alone, but just other years in general. So we're going to start off with Christian Yelich, kind of stuff that he's been doing over here, and some tied records that he has now become a part of. So in 102 at-bats in 2019, this guy's hitting .353 with 14 home runs, 34 RBIs, 6 stolen bases, and a 1.264 OPS. So right off the bat, the home runs are jumping off the page at you, just like the average, and I would say the OPS as well. And the Brewers are a pretty good team. They're not like a terrible team. They're not necessarily the best of the best, but they have a chance of making it to the postseason this year. They made it pretty far last year as well, before they got knocked out by the Dodgers. And Yelich has just been amazing for them since he transferred over from Miami. Of course, the Marlins, looking for the rebuild, shipped over a bunch of their guys to different teams. Yelich landed himself on the Brewers, and he's been unstoppable ever since. So I really wouldn't be surprised to see him go ahead and maintain like a high 290s / low 300s batting average for the end of the season. I think it's definitely possible. This guy really had a great second half in 2018, and he's looking to be one of the best players in baseball. His MLB career stats is .299 with 109 home runs, 437 RBIs, exactly 100 stolen bases, and a .852 OPS. That is all in 3,154 at-bats. So he's hitting like a career .299, career .300 just about at this point. And Yelich has just been really good for the Brewers. As I said, I'm going to say it once, I'm going to say it again, probably for him and Bellinger as well. But does he deserve to win National League MVP again only a month in? I definitely believe so. Like, him and Bellinger could potentially be the two candidates, really, at the end of the year that are battling it out. And Yelich had tied a record already, and that is joining Alex Rodriguez, Albert Pujols, and I think maybe one other player in most home runs by a single player by the end of April / the start of May. So that is 14. Alex Rodriguez, Albert Pujols, Christian Yelich, and we're going to talk about Cody Bellinger. Those four guys at least being a part of this elite club is really cool. 14 home runs in 1 month. You know, it's like a home run every 2 games or so. Sometimes less than that because you're not playing a game every single day. Really good. And he's on track to hit a lot. I mean, what, you have 8 or so months of baseball, and if you multiply 14 by 8, you get a whole lot. And he's on track for some crazy numbers. If he can keep this up and hit 14 at least every month, the guy's really good. And we all know that. I keep repeating myself, but I'm excited because this guy in person and watching my TV, crazy. Moving over to Cody Bellinger, he has broken a record and also tied a record. As I mentioned, he is one of the 4 or 5 guys who have 14 home runs before the start of May. And again, it's Albert Pujols, Alex Rodriguez, Christian Yelich, and possibly one other. So in 2019 so far, he has 106 at-bats. He's hitting .434 with 14 home runs, 37 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, and a 1.413 OPS. Now, Cody Bellinger came up really hot to begin with. You know, he's played in the home run, or he's participated rather in the home run derby. Again, like I said before, NL MVP and Silver Slugger most definitely after this year, I would assume. In 106 at-bats, it's just a couple more than Christian Yelich. He's putting up very similar numbers, and he doesn't have as much experience as Yelich does in Major League Baseball. Bellinger is only 23 years old. Yelich is 27. But he's really helping the Dodgers out. The Dodgers are looking to be a very good team at the moment. They are atop the NL East and will probably stay that way, looking for their 4th straight World Series appearance. I don't know. I think it's definitely possible. So I'm excited to see him kind of help out a bit more, because last year he had a pretty good year. There were some on and off moments for him. But in his total career in Major League Baseball, he has 1,143 at-bats, hitting .279, 78 home runs, 210 RBIs, 29 stolen bases, and a .920 OPS. Now, if we look at his RBIs, 37 is an awful lot. And going into May, before the start of May, he is the only player to have more than 36 RBIs in the first month of baseball. So that's gotta mean something to you, and I think that's really gonna push him to keep up the great work and to keep going and playing as he is. He's hitting .434, and again, we're almost 30 games into the season. Like, this guy could finish over 300. Even like a couple game hitless streak probably wouldn't do a whole lot to his average. This guy seems to find a gap everywhere. If not a gap, he seems to find over the fence really easily. And, you know, number 35 for the Dodgers just knows what's up. He wants to bring the Dodgers to a World Series victory. And with Cody Bellinger there, it's definitely possible. If the Dodgers can keep up how they're playing, that would be really just a sight to see. Again, the Dodgers and Bellinger together. And again, we could potentially see the Dodgers and the Brewers face off in the postseason. So that'd be cool, you know. Some of the best players on the Dodgers, best players on the Brewers, but more specifically, Yelich and Bellinger. That would be, you know, a game that I would definitely remember. I'm sure both of these guys would as well. Cody Bellinger, NL MVP, potentially. I think that if he can kind of keep up his streak, and keep hitting the way he is, then he'll definitely get that award at the end of the year. It'll be close. It's going to be either him or Yelich for sure, at least how things have been with the first month officially over into the 2019 Major League Baseball season. So guys, that's going to end this video. If you enjoyed it, good job, like down below, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think these guys are going to end up with at the end of the season. You know, home run-wise, RBI-wise, etc. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.